Hello Lego friends, Matt from Brooks here, and today it's time to take a look at my completed Lion Knight's Castle Mills plate project. Stay tuned! Welcome back everybody! So since the last update that I provided to you a number of weeks ago, maybe 2 weeks ago at this point, a lot's been going on with this project. Things are basically done, and I'm happy to finally reveal to you everything for this Mills plate project. So let's pan out and take a look.
Castle!
When I started this project, I honestly was quite worried. I didn't know how I was going to execute this. My work with the Black Falcon Fortress onto a plate like this proved to be quite a thing, to say the least. And I ended up having to basically start from scratch with a lot of it. This actually proved to be a little bit easier. And I think a big reason for that some folks did say, and I also agree with, is that this is actually built a lot more solid as a whole thing than the rebrickable MOC that I did for that fortress. It did lend itself to being set up on this plate actually fairly well, other than this one section, which definitely was a bit off grid. But I ended up floating this entire thing on tiles, and I think it worked pretty well. I've enclosed it, as you can see, with a lot of brass and groundwork greebling, a little bit of a rolling hill here, and I think it does a pretty good job of masking all that's work I had to do to kind of float it in place on tiling. It is, as you can see, on a set of cliffs. Love how it looks. And of course, it's already raised up a bit anyway, so this gives it even more of an intimidation factor. The main gate looks fantastic. Up to the guard towers. I still love this interior and how this looks. So many great things going on here. Wonderful build. And then another major project, of course, was kind of doing more detailing work on the Mills plate, and then included this beautiful waterfall. Since the last video, I did make some changes, including putting in some of these trans clear pieces, which, thank you to those of you that suggested it. It looks wonderful. A lot better than it did. I'm very, very happy with that. A lot of greenery and stuff over here as well. We've got this bridge platform going from the drawbridge, and it separates right about here, you can see, from the main plate of the entire castle into another 16 by 32 plate as well. And this is one that I built separately, just to make sure this wasn't really over wieldy and I could get things a little bit easier, and I can change things if I do want to. But you can see, it took a little bit of time. I built this live as I usually do, but it almost comes up seamlessly to the other one. Took a little bit of work. I wanted to make it look something like they were building on some foundations of rock. And I think it overall came out pretty good. I can't complain too much. I like this little kind of cavern going through here. The ramp just kind of coming down from a very big height down to the main roadway that's going to jet out from this direction here to the realm. And of course, now I had to set a little bit of a scene. So using some figures from the set, a couple of Black Falcons coming up to maybe make entreaties with the Lion Knight figures here. Everybody's on guard, kind of ready to go. The gate is shut. But yeah, I think this came out a lot better than I expected it would at the beginning. This was the one project I had said multiple times I was dreading getting to. It is basically done for now. It is crossed off the list of things to do. I'm going to get this back into the realm. I can start rearranging more things and now figuring out what's left to do to kind of create the medieval realm diorama that I've been going for over the last year. Plus, at this point, as of recording this video, in August of 2023. And this will be the other centerpiece along with the Black Falcon Fortress. And it's beautiful. I love it. Alright, so there you are, folks. There is a look at my now completed Lion Knight's Castle MILS plate project. Again, this took a bit of time. I even kind of forsaked doing a July Medieval Realm update as of recording this video because I had things out of the way. I had to move this around. I wanted to get this project completed before I moved forward with doing some changes in the realm. I wanted to make sure I could accommodate this build properly. Now that it's done, I can. So I can look forward to doing more stuff, but I'm relieved and happy that this is done. It looks as good as I could have hoped, again using parts I have on hand. As always, I do want to thank you for all your support, really do appreciate it. If you haven't, be sure to follow me on Twitch, where I do things like this on my weekly live streams. Lots of good times over there. And if you have, be sure to subscribe here as well. Hit that like button, notification bell, comment a thought below. Thanks for watching, appreciate it. Until next time, from the castle, bye-bye!